Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of the Conspiracy Clowns. Must be the Meds, aka Brian Smith, and D can't be with us this week. So I got two special guests, our first guests of the podcast ever. We've got Veronica K, and
Hi.
we've got Harper-Rose Drummond.
Hello.
And they are comedians that I found on the Stereo app, which is pretty cool. And
Yeah.
today we're going to talk about some aliens.
Hell yeah.
So, where do you guys want to start? Anything in particular you wanted to address or talk about with the aliens? Or
Where to begin? Do you believe in aliens?
oh, hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
When did you first start believing in aliens?
I'm not sure. I think I always did. Maybe I don't know.
Nice.
I really got it. I really got into them when I started learning about like the Sumerians and the Anunnaki and all that stuff. Are you guys familiar with that?
We talked
Cool.
a little bit about the Anunnaki, but what are the Sumerians? I don't think I know about that.
They were from ancient Sumer, Mesopotamia area. They were the ones that created the first writing.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were the ones that once they translated their story somehow, they spoke of the Anunnaki who came down here to genetically engineer us basically from apes with their own DNA.
Oh, okay. I think someone did. I think someone mentioned that to us.
Okay, yeah. And supposedly that was so we could mine gold for them.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. All right.
I don't know if they need it for their spaceship or what, but
And then with the Anunnaki, didn't they? Sorry if I just pronounced that wrong, but didn't isn't the theory that they like want us to be their slaves, the human race to be their slaves? Or am I
yeah, that's why they came here, and then there was apes, so they used some of their DNA because they wanted us smarter than the apes, but not and not as strong as the apes either.
Oh, okay.
So we could be subservient to them, so we could just do their bidding to get gold. I don't know if it was for the spaceship or for their wives or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
So is it?
Oh, Govi?
I was gonna say, like, is the theory now that we're still like their slaves, or like have they gone back to space? Do we know?
They might still be here, probably not. But like in the Bible, I believe that they were referred to as the Nephilim. Some of the stories they referred to like giants and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they had mated with the humans and then created the Nephilim or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So like a human alien hybrid baby?
Yeah, pretty much. After we were already genetically engineered from the apes, so we're just like a mix between apes and Anunnaki aliens and all types of weird shit.
Wild. Is there like one type of, or is there an alien conspiracy that you feel the most passionate about?
Well, I definitely think that the powers that be are covering that up. I definitely believe that I knows about it. The stories, ancient texts, they refer to there was giants in those days. They refer to David and Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
Goliath was supposedly from like a whole village of giants. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. I got really into alien. I always kind of wondered, but I definitely got really into aliens like in high school because I grew up in North Carolina, and I don't think I've ever seen any aliens, but my friends and I would, just because it's North Carolina, there's nothing really to do. We would go watch airplanes like just land and take off. That was like the big thing to do. And I remember one time we saw something in the sky that looked like, it didn't look like a shooting star, but it wasn't an airplane. It was just like, we didn't really know. But I definitely got really into them. Like once I saw that, it like definitely sparked my curiosity.
Okay. I saw something the other day when I was cutting the grass that seemed kind of weird, but I don't know if it was because I was drinking and I had been up all night or what. But it looked like some sort of balloon, maybe, but it was moving kind of fast and it was kind of big. So I don't
Oh,
know.
Hmm.
Might have been something. Who knows?
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like we don't, you don't know. I feel like also like when it's like up in the sky, like who's to say like what it is?
Hmm.
Yeah, swamp gas with a balloon.
Mhm.
I was talking to my friends yesterday about like apparently after every, and I need to like look into this like on the dates, but apparently after every like UFO sighting or like crash landing, they're usually followed by like a pretty significant jump as far as like our technology goes.
Oh,
So
definitely. Yeah.
their theories were that like every time something lands here from space, we're able to sort of like use that on our machines and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to like map out, or I'm sure someone already has like like the Roswell crash and then like what came next and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be so cool.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. After Roswell, our technology just jumped significantly.
Right.
Mhm.
We made more advancements in between then and now than we had pretty much throughout our human history.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like, how come?
Well, that was like when we were talking on stereo, what I thought was really interesting was people were saying that they really think that aliens are involved in the tech world, like in Silicon Valley and whatnot, because like there's just not like a logical explanation for like how quickly it's been advancing, according to.
Yeah, I went to
But I'm open to it.
I went to school for computers, how to fix them and build circuits and all that stuff. I still don't understand how that shit works. I can
Yeah.
fix them, but I don't know who the hell came up with that. How does that work? It's just a bunch of wires and I don't understand.
Yeah. No, truly.
I think Nikola Tesla he some good information, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually an alien.
Oh wait, what was
What?
that? You kind of got blurry.
No, I was saying Nikola Tesla. I wouldn't be surprised if he was an alien. He knew some
Oh,
weird
Right.
shit.
I feel the same way about freaking Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, that man is an alien.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
yeah, he's
There are videos of him.
He's not real.
I am human. I am human. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you are.
He's not.
he's some he's some sort of lizard person or some bullshit. I don't know. He's not human.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I think Elon Musk. That's another one. That guy's either a time traveler or an alien.
Mm.
Something up with that guy.
I like the time traveler idea. I read another thing that was saying that like um aliens like could just be, so we haven't like explored much of the ocean. There's still so much of it that we like don't know what's down there. So there's some people that have
Mhm.
theories that like those aliens that we think of, like the space isn't really like above us, it's below us. So it's people that probably have some sort of like Atlantis like society and or whatever, and that's who
Mhm.
we're seeing like around, which I think is so fun because I love the ocean as well. So it's like,
Yeah.
we don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of reports of they call it USOs instead of UFOs, the
Mm.
identified submerged objects. Just things coming out of the ocean and
Hmm.
flying around doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
It's like we could send a rocket to the moon, but we can't get to the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, that's very fascinating
That
to think
doesn't
about.
really.
Like, can we just not get to the bottom of the ocean, or like do they not want to get to the bottom of the ocean? Do.
Yeah, same thing with Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
There's some
Wait,
weird shit going on over there.
like people think there's aliens there?
Possibly. It could be like an entrance to possibly Hollow Earth,
Oh,
or maybe a portal, like a warm wormhole or something.
that's fun.
Yeah.
It's weird that we don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. That's also why I love conspiracy theories, because like it's so fun to try and explain like the unknown, or you know, not even just like the unknown, but just like things that like don't really make sense. I also like how it kind of like brings people together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do that too, but if you're anything like my friends and family, it could definitely tear you apart. You start talking about interdimensional aliens and time travel at the dinner table. People are just like, shut the fuck up.
I know.
I feel grateful that my family is like on board with the alien thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my family's recently come around. They're finally like, oh, okay. Well, because I don't know if y'all have ever seen the movie The Fourth Kind, but it's a really good like alien abduction movie, and I watched that in high school, and that's like what got me on board with the aliens for sure. And I remember my family always just being like, "Oh, you're being ridiculous," and I'm like, "We'll see." But now they're all on board.
Fuck yeah! I still need to watch that.
It's so good.
Do you guys remember that movie Stargate?
I
don't
never
know if
saw
I
it.
Yeah, gonna write that
Oh,
down.
it's definitely worth checking out. It's like it's terrible movie, but it's a great concept. Like it's an old movie too. You have to take that into consideration. Of its time, it was decent.
Okay, just wrote it down on my list, so I will check it out.
Have you guys seen Contact?
A lot of
Yes, I have.
I love that movie. That was one that I was like, it like convinced me. I know it's just a movie, but
I might have seen it. It might have been a long time ago. I'm just not.
it's Jodie Foster and
Not
Matthew
remembering
McConaughey. It's like all you need in a movie, and it's so good. It's really good. But I mean, it's definitely old. But there's some cool
All right.
scenes still that like have kind of held up. But yeah, it's a good.
Yeah. With that Stargate movie, a lot of people speculate that part of the reason why we're on the Middle East has something with that Stargates over in Iraq.
Mm.
Wait, there's aliens in Iraq?
It was one of the first things that we did when possibly, or maybe ancient alien technology or
That's
stuff
cool.
like that the ancients knew when they were in contact with them.
Ooh, okay.
So one of the first things the army did when we went over to Iraq is we ended up hitting the museums looking for shit.
Wait, sorry, say that again. It got kind of blurry.
Oh, sorry. I was saying some people are saying that when we first went into Iraq during the Gulf War, they were looking for something like a Stargate, and they were hitting up the museums.
Oh,
okay.
Looking for some stuff.
It's wild.
Yeah. I just wanted to say hello to Devin. Thanks for checking in. She's commenting about wormholes.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
A wormhole.
I think she's making fun of because I said warm instead of worm.
Worm.
It's my accent. I can't help it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but my accent's a little fucked up now because I was living in South Carolina the past 6 years. So
Oh, nice.
I've got a little bit of a mix here and there.
Where do you think there's more aliens between the two?
Between what here in Iraq?
No. Between Massachusetts and South Carolina.
Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of like open space in South Carolina, but
why do
there's
you
a lot
think
of tech industry
Arizona...
here in Mass.
Oh, very true. Very true. Why do you think Arizona is? I feel like whenever people think of aliens, they always think like, oh, of Arizona or New Mexico. Like, why do you think that is? Besides Area 51.
Well, it could be due to like the military bases. If we are in contact with them and the military is in contact with them, the military is going to be out in the remote locations, so they'll be out there. Or maybe they just want to test out some shit and explore. So they'll go out to like the desert, not a populated area, so they can test out some things without being seen as much than if they were in a city.
But then it's like,
Or maybe a lot of people are eating peyote.
Yeah.
but like there's I don't know, like I'm from San Diego and there's so many military bases there, but like not enough alien activity. And I'm like, what's going on? What did we do wrong here, you know?
But if it's so busy out there and there's a lot of light pollution from the cities and stuff, maybe you just don't notice.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like,
also like as some kind of like conspiracy about how like aliens can only be seen like at night, you know? Like what if like they're like walking among us in the day?
Okay,
Oh,
so that's
no.
like some interdimensional stuff.
Some interdimensional.
Like, they're on a different. They're on a plane that we just aren't able to see, possibly without the hallucinogen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's daytime aliens. Like sometimes I just pass by a person and I get a weird vibe. I'm like, you're real, you're fake, and I don't like you.
Like Men in Black, when like, that
Yeah.
that cockroach guy became an alien, or the alien became like the cockroach looking man. My Uncle Gary, he's dead, so R.I.P. But my Uncle Gary, when he was alive, he really looked exactly like that cockroach guy, and I always thought he was an alien. So that could be something. We don't know.
We don't know.
It could be. I met
R.I.P. to Uncle Gary, but
I met a lot of weird. I met a lot of weird people in South Carolina that look like that too. So maybe they're just hiding out.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
I bet they're all living in like caves, and then they just like come down when they like need a grocery shop or go to Trader Joe's. They come down to the city. They torment us.
What did you guys hear? They're the ones in charge of the toilet paper hoarding at Walmart. They sent COVID down in the bats to fuck with us.
Oh, that's some South Park shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. They could be involved with that. There was a lot of asteroid activity the past like year or so.
Oh, really?
Don't mind me. I'm running around over here. Yeah, there's been a lot of like meteor showers and all types of weird stuff going on.
Wait, recently?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What was the deal with that launch yesterday? I feel like I didn't know anything about it, and then
yeah, that was Elon Musk.
Well, do we know the point of that? Like, are they trying to find aliens?
Yeah.
I don't know. They probably left something in the trunk of that car they put up there. What was up with that shit?
That was weird.
Dang.
Yeah, that's why I don't trust that guy.
I don't know what launch you guys are talking about, but I'm gagged. And what did he put in the sky? A car?
No, a rocket I think he was sending some astronauts to the International Space Station. It was like yesterday, and I feel like there was no news about it. And then yesterday,
is that where they're going?
Yeah,
really?
And I was like, wait, what? Yeah, hold on, I just Googled it.
Yeah, I was wondering what they were up to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was SpaceX's first manned mission. So they've got like 4 astronauts, I believe, on there.
Okay.
But I'm really confused about like why is he allowed to just like go up to space? Don't they have rules against like random people going to space?
I think it's because he's an alien.
Yeah, and he does work with the government. That's why he got in some shit, because he had government clearance, but he smoked a blunt on Rogan's podcast.
Oh.
And can't really do that because that's federally illegal.
Yeah.
But I think they let him slide, and he's up there sending people to space and putting cars up there.
Damn.
I'm not really sure what he's up to. I don't like it.
I think the only person that knows what he's up to is maybe Grimes.
Yeah.
Possibly.
That kid's an alien. Remember they named it like all weird?
Yeah, well, what the fuck was his name?
I don't even know how to say it. It was like a bunch of like Greek letters that didn't make sense. I was like, this kid's a fraternity. I'm confused.
Like Musk has been here long enough. Like he should know how to name a fucking kid if he wants to blend in.
Yeah. Very true.
Okay, this article is like not saying any reason as to why they did this launch yesterday. Shady.
Yeah, that's just weird. And how come, like, in the International Space Station, we've got, like, isn't like we got like Chinese astronauts on there and Russian astronauts, but like here on Earth, we're all enemies. But up there, they're just like chilling, having space vodka or some shit. I don't know what what are they even doing up there?
Damn, I don't know, but I don't trust it.
I was like, why haven't we been back to the moon?
Why haven't we been back to the moon?
Yeah.
They said something about like we lost the technology somehow. That's what some people say. But like, how the fuck?
How does that make
Did
sense?
that happen?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like they had the military's technology is usually about at least 10 years ahead of what the the regular citizens have. So, and they can go to fucking Mars, but they can't go to the moon.
Well, wasn't there something with like the gases on Mars or was that Venus? I know what I'm talking about, as we can tell. But no, it is definitely like a little sus. For sure.
Yeah. You think? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go.
No, I was going to say, do you think that the face on Mars? Have you heard of that? And like the pyramids that people talk about? Do you think that's a real thing or just people's imaginations?
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah. What's that?
When some of the pictures that the rovers took, like you could kind of, if you use your imagination, squint a little bit, you could look like a face, but it could just be rocks. Okay. Then there also could be pyramids. They have some formations up there that could be similar to what we got going on in Egypt.
Oh.
Like how they're aligned supposedly with the stars or some shit.
I didn't know that. That's cool. Would you guys go to space if it became like a commercially valuable thing? Yeah.
Maybe if I had like warrants down here or something, how to get away. I don't know. I wouldn't really trust it at this point because I think of a lot of what they're telling us about space is bullshit.
Yeah.
So we get up there and then next thing you know, we're getting probed by Elon Musk.
He does it himself.
Honestly, I said it once, and I'll say it before. I would fight and win against Elon Musk if it ever came down to it. IRL, he couldn't use any of his little pussy robots. If I could just fight him, I would, and I would get to the bottom of it because he's a womanizer, and he has done a lot for society, but also he is a little snooze, and I don't trust him.
Yeah, definitely don't trust him. And a little was going up, and as soon as it just dropped like a motherfucker. I lost 50 cents on that shit.
Oh dang!
Wait, on what?
So
Sorry,
I ended up selling it for beer money. Oh yeah, I bought a Tesla stock a while back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then it started dropping and never came back up. But he's doing all these launches. He's putting out all this cool shit. Why is the stock dropping? And I'm pretty sure he dropped some of his stock recently too.
Shit, that can't be good.
No.
Yeah, that's never good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go to space just because I get car sick, so I just don't think that it would end well for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be pretty cool with like the anti-gravity and stuff like that.
Yeah, but then like, I wonder like the effects like long term that has on your body, like when you come back,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does it? You end up like taller or something because of the gravity is different. There's like no gravity or artificial gravity when you're in the ships, so it's not pressing down, so your spine like stretches out. I think you actually get taller.
Oh, interesting.
That's fun. I kind of want that now. Just kidding. I'll go.
I heard that it's if you spend it long enough in space, it's like it's really hard to reacclimate to coming back down on Earth.
Pretty much like any astronaut I hear about is fucking insane.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry, but I think I just have to sign for a package. You guys can just be part of this.
Yeah, no problem.
I love this.
It's Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Hi,
He
good.
heard
How are
you were
you?
talking shit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes, let me put on a mask.
Veronica, God, it's so rebellious.
So there is a signature, but I'll
Yes.
go ahead and do the sign.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
But yeah, with the astronauts, who is it? Who's the one that's running around? Is it Neil Armstrong? Is he the one that's still around? Like he like punched some guy in the face because he was talking. Somebody tried to talk to him about the moon landing being fake.
Wasn't it Buzz Aldrin that had some issues?
Yeah, Buzz Aldrin, that's the one.
He's a loose cannon. Wasn't he also on an episode of 30 Rock?
Might have been.
I think so, V.
What a
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, but then you got the crazy astronaut that drove across the country to where the space divers to like kill somebody or some shit.
Yeah, that was so funny. She just like I don't know. She was wild. Is she in jail?
Mm,
I'm not sure. I think I looked that up like a couple of weeks ago. Let me check here. But there was that other astronaut who was the first space crime because she accessed her ex-wife's bank account from the space station.
Oh.
You'd think like an astronaut would know, like use a VPN or something. It's like they wouldn't know it was her. Like, hey, do you know anybody in space that might be accessing your account?
That's nuts.
I do know one person in space. I wonder if it's her.
So does she go to like space jail instead of regular jail?
She probably gets screwed when she comes back here because it was American Bank, and I guess it's international territory up there, but it's cybercrime committed in the United States. And
that's so interesting.
Wild. My roommate had her family friend had like apparently like an experience. She says, this is what she says, but I'm down to believe. But she had said that she worked at a like an alien like almost like care unit for aliens that had been like hurt through testing in Coolidge, Arizona. So I don't know if anyone knows anything about that, but I was
I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
Coolidge, Arizona.
Coolidge, Arizona. Collige, Arizona. And she ended up quitting because it was like too inhumane. My question is, like, I'm down to believe, obviously, but my only question is, like, wouldn't the government like either just kind of like take you out or like wipe your memory somehow? I'm not sure. Or like, how did this story get out and how is she still like okay? You know what I mean? Because other people that I hear of like learning government secrets, they usually get taken out.
Yeah, same thing with are you familiar with Bob Lazar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's probably got like a dead man switch. That's the only reason why he's still alive.
Is he the one that did that Rogan episode?
Yeah, and there's like, that documentary on Netflix is from him, right? Or about him?
Which one?
That would be great if I knew. 1 second, let me look it up.
Okay, wait, I just looked up Coolidge, Arizona, and this is so fucking funny. On their like Visit Arizona website for Coolidge, it says, love a good mystery? Check out the awe-inspiring Casa Grande ruins, which continue to puzzle and amaze visitors in Coolidge. It's like, why? Is it because it's made of aliens? This looks spooky.
That's wild.
Yeah, it looks like that astronaut, her name was Lisa Marie Caputo. Oh no, her name is Nowak now. But yeah, she copped a plea deal, so she's not in jail.
Oh, good for her. Getting away with space crime.
Yeah, well, this was the one that was wearing the diapers to go assault somebody or some shit. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with the other one yet. That was fairly recently.
That's nuts. Damn, I kind of
A
want to
lot
go
of
to
this,
Coolidge, Arizona.
yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff out there in the desert.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
Is
saying. Like,
Coolidge
it's
in
just,
the desert?
I wonder what it is about aliens that are just like, supposedly just really drawn to places like Arizona, New Mexico. Like, maybe are they coming from a land where they have a similar climate? I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be possibly, if they're able to travel from so far away, there could be some sort of portals or some sort of energy that, certain parts of our Earth have different fields and weird stuff happens, kind of like the Bermuda Triangle.
Hmm.
And it has something to do with like the magnetic fields of the Earth. Maybe there's some sort of portals out there.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
What was that movie that we watched that was like, I think Harper, you told me about it. It was like about a boat. It was like in the Bermuda Triangle, and like everything kept like resetting.
Yeah. We watched it together. Yeah, it's called The Triangle. Yeah. It's really, really fascinating. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day, but more with like more of like a sci-fi twist. It's a really good movie, but that explores the Bermuda Triangle, and it's really scary.
Yeah, it was fucked up. I kept thinking aliens were going to pop up in that movie, and I was like, what's coming? Yeah. Bermuda Triangle is fucked.
Have you guys heard about the Battle of Los Angeles?
No.
It was, I believe, it was around World War II times, and there were these aircrafts that they don't know what the fuck they were, and basically we had a bunch of ships and planes out there shooting off, trying to shoot these things down, and couldn't even. I don't know if they couldn't hit them or couldn't even take them down. And at first they thought it was either Japan or Germany attacking us, because it was right around that time. And
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Did
and
they
then
ever figure
after
out
that,
what it was?
no, then they're just like, oh yeah, it was nothing. It was weather balloon or some bullshit story.
Weird.
But they sent out the whole military. They're shooting missiles at it. They're like, and nobody even really talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was some
That's
sort of
crazy.
invasion.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either. That's wild.
Yeah, have you heard about? I believe it was Eisenhower who had a speech talking about aliens. He was saying like there could be the only thing that would bring the world together would be a threat from another planet.
No.
This is one of our U.S. presidents giving a speech saying that that's the only thing that would probably bring this world together is outside alien invasion or some shit.
You believe that?
Possibly, but there's other theories on that if you want to talk about like everybody pushing towards the new world, like the one world government, the new world order, and all of that, they could be faking an alien invasion at some point, have that planned with Operation Bluebeam, which is a
Wait.
proposed.
Bluebeam?
Yep, Operation Bluebeam.
Oh, never heard of that.
Yeah, it's basically a proposed thing that where they would fake an alien invasion to scare the public, take control, and move towards a one world government, one government world, whatever.
That's fucked. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah, like they could project. It's like Bluebeam because they can like project shit in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like
wow.
holograms and shit.
That would be
That's so
gnarly.
wild.
I
Yeah.
hope that doesn't happen in our lifetime.
I know, right? I'm like, we're already going through a pandemic, so I'm not trying to deal with all
Right?
that.
Like, I don't have it in me.
Yeah, with all these lockdowns and stuff, I was like, oh, they're setting up a Project Bluebeam.
No,
Make
not
sure everybody's inside.
honey.
No.
Chase us with Project Bluebeam. Yeah.
If I start seeing alien spaceships coming, I'm not going to know if they're real or not. It's
I
probably just the
know.
Yeah.
government fucking with us.
Totally.
Yeah, for sure. Dang, crazy.
Everything is a conspiracy, you guys.
Do you think that there is a way to meet aliens?
I don't know.
Too bad
I
my
think-
Uncle Gary's dead, because then we could probably ask him.
Well, maybe he's still around. He's just on a different plane.
Yeah, maybe. Have to look into that.
I think there might be something to, hallucinogens and stuff like that. I think that's why, the governments don't want us doing them. They want to make them illegal. Because maybe these aliens, they're a different kind of beings than us. Like you had mentioned earlier, they might be here and we just can't see them during the day.
Yeah, very true.
Like some people talk about when they do DMT, they see these things called like the machine elves. Have you heard of them?
Mm-mm.
No, I haven't. What is that?
They're like some sort of elves that like everybody who takes DMT, once they get there, if you will, like they'll see them and they'll be with like groups of people and they'll all be on it, but they'll all experience the same thing.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Is that like kind of similar? Wait, with a bunch of people experiencing the same thing, is that kind of similar to like the Mandela effect?
I think it's a little bit different than that. I think the Mandela effect, I think that's probably like if that's a real thing and people just aren't misremembering, I think that has a lot to do with the CERN project that's going on in, I believe it's Sweden.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that at all?
Mm-mm.
I've heard a little bit about that, but do you want to lab just in case someone
Yeah, it's a bunch of weird scientists that do some like fucked up rituals and stuff. And they've got this particle accelerator,
Mm-hmm.
and they basically like shoot particles at each other at closest to the speed of light as they can get, just to see what the fuck happens. And those people, they're fucking with some shit that they shouldn't be. I don't think.
Oh my God. Okay.
If we do have different dimensions and different timelines, and the multiverse theory and stuff like that, that could be what's causing all these different Mandela effects.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, they were trying to open up like a black hole recently
Where?
in Sweden. Let me see. I got something about CERN here. Yeah, it's the European Organization for Nuclear Research. And they've got a large Hadron Collider. And it's in Geneva.
Damn, if I was going to go in a black hole, I'd want it to be in Sweden. That would be fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust them. They can't be neutral all the time. I don't trust them.
Oh, okay.
But they have IKEA. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and you got to put that shit together yourself. And the Swiss cheese, that fucking pisses me off.
Really?
Yeah, if you've got Swiss cheese, so the more cheese that you have, the more holes that you have. And the more holes that you have, the less cheese you have. So the more cheese you have, the less cheese you have.
That's a black hole. That's a conspiracy. That's on Sweden.
Yeah, like what's up with that shit? I don't trust it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm right there with you.
I wonder if aliens would
first
like
project.
cheese. Yeah. Wait, how do you spell that again? I want to look it up.
CERN. And supposedly, like the scientists out there, they'll put out some videos of them like doing like some weird, like almost some people would say satanic. I would say probably Saturnist rituals. It just seem like they're trying to conjure up some shit.
Yeah.
Talk to some demons or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's some whole other shit.
Hmm.
Wow.
Right down.
You believe in like different dimensions and multiverses and all that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in different dimensions. Life is a simulation. That's another one I'm fond of.
Oh,
Mhm.
I've each day like I'm thinking that that's more and more true.
Yeah. Well, did either of you guys read or like look over the pages that were released by the CIA? I think it was like a few months ago, but they released all this research about like how like we're living in like a hologram or something like that. It was really, really wild.
Yeah, I heard of it. I haven't checked it out yet though. But I definitely believe that. And I think that's what CERN's up to. They're fucking with us, and that's why the Berenstain Bears is spelled wrong.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
so bugged.
I know.
Wait, what was the hologram stuff that they were saying?
Oh my God, let me pull it up. They were just basically there was evidence to support that like we are living in a matrix.
Yikes. I still never watched The Matrix because I'm afraid.
My dad just recently showed it to me. It was like right before quarantine, and he showed me The Matrix, and I was just like, it's actually like at first I was like, this looks really cheesy. Like even when it first started, I'm like,
Mhm.
this is ridiculous. This is cheesy as fuck. Honestly, fuck you, dad. This is so nerdy. We have a healthy relationship, and then all of a sudden like, the movie like was it kept going, and I was like, because he wouldn't turn off. Don't worry, I tried, and it was actually really good. I was like, oh wait, honey, you
Aw.
got me gagged because it was really, really crazy. You should watch it. I'm trying to find.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
it's kind of freaky to think about.
Gateway experience in terms of maybe this isn't what I wanted to show you.
While you're looking for that, are you familiar with the movie Gremlins?
Yes,
I haven't
love
seen it.
Gremlins.
Yeah.
Or in the second one, like the Gremlin with the mohawk. Do you remember what his name was?
No, I don't.
Okay, because I always remember that his name was Spike, and he had the mohawk, and he was the leader. I had like the little action figure, but then I was
Oh,
watching a
right,
video
yeah.
the other day. Now they're saying his name's Stripe.
Mm.
Oh, interesting. No, it was Spike.
Yeah, I called my buddy as soon as I found out, and I was like, Gremlins 2, what was that fucking guy's name? He's like, I was like, Stripe or Spike? He's like, Stripe. And I'm like, motherfucker. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
really,
Mandela
really.
is fucking with us again.
I know, it's so crazy how that happens. It's so, so crazy.
There's some crazy shit. I swear to God, I think I have clones running around throughout the country
Oh, you do? Why?
because people will send me pictures of people who could be me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there was a while back when I was in South Carolina, my buddy sent me a picture of some guy that was on the news for robbing a Target in Massachusetts. And he's like,
And
"Oh, you back in Mass?" And I'm like, "That ain't fucking me, man. It's not me."
That
how do
is so,
we know it's not you?
Oh,
yeah.
I've got alibis.
Oh, okay.
And then there was another one of some guy. It was after one of the latest hurricanes that hit Houston pretty hard, and there was some guy that got like a flesh-eating bacteria, and he was on the news. Looked just like me.
Well, that's spooky.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
wow.
And then recently there was another one of somebody just sent me this picture and was like, "Hey, do you do mason work now?" I'm like, "Oh, where the fuck did you get that picture? What's going on here?" And it was on some website for agricultural school or something in New Hampshire. It looks just like me. I'm like, "What the fuck?" I even
Weird.
showed it to my mom. I was like, "Hey, mom, check this out." And she's like, "Oh, is that you?" I'm like, "No, it's not me." Like, you'd
Are
know
you
if I
sure you
had a
don't have
fucking
a
job.
secret sibling? Long lost
I
twin?
I don't know. I think I've got like at least 10 now. They keep piling up. People keep sending me things.
That's wild.
It's
crazy.
freaky.
Yeah, that'd be scary to see that.
Yeah, the first time that happened was quite a few years ago. It was over 10 years ago. And it was like when YouTube was kind of new, whenever that was. That was probably like 2004 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my buddy, he's like, "Hey man, there's a video of you beating up a bum in Boston." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "I don't think so." He's like, "Nah, man, this is you." And I'm like, "All right." So I come over, he shows me the video, and I'm looking at it. I watched it like 100 times with him, and I'm trying to figure out how I can prove that that wasn't me,
Holy shit.
because I wasn't even sure. Because when I worked in Boston, I was a service tech, and part of being a service tech is you have to leave work early and get shit faced at the bars right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally you might get in an altercation with a homeless guy.
Oh, or run into your clone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we figured out that it definitely wasn't me because the hat the guy was wearing, I don't have that hat.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Damn.
Unless I stole it from a homeless guy and then lost it on my way home. I don't know.
Or you stole it from your clone. We'll never know.
I don't know. The clones out here, they're just all causing mischief. They're robbing targets, catching
Yeah.
diseases, flesh-eating bacteria. I don't know.
Truly.
Yeah, damn. If I have a clone, I hope she's out there just like winning the lottery for me. I need some good.
Well, they're going to take it. They're not going to share it with you.
Unless I kill them. And that would be a whole other conspiracy.
Would that be suicide or would it be homicide?
I don't know.
A hybrid.
A hybrid. I really thought I was going to win the lottery this weekend, you guys. And I didn't even come close. Yeah.
Didn't work out.
I thought buying the ticket on Friday the 13th would almost be like a reverse luck situation, and I did not.
Okay, I see that.
Didn't even come close.
My mom always says that that day is lucky for her.
I know. I had like a great day, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket, and I thought maybe less people will be buying them on that day because people are superstitious, and it did not make a difference.
Yeah.
But, oh well.
I know. It's hard. Oh my Lord. Okay, I actually, you guys, I'm so sorry. I have a work call coming up, and Veronica, I think you do too, but I have a call coming up, so I need to wrap it up. But I really appreciate you having Veronica and I on. Like, this has been so much fun.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, because I wouldn't be able to have a show without you guys today because Dan's not going to be around for another week or so. And last week I couldn't find anybody, and nobody wants to just sit and watch me just ramble to myself about aliens.
Well, we're always down to talk about aliens, so yeah, thanks for having us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, anytime. And we could, when Dan's back too, we plan on having more guests. And
Hell yeah!
It was an honor to have you two as the first guests.
Thank
Conspiracy
you.
Clowns.
Thank you.
See y'all in space. Yeah, we'll all chat when we're getting abducted.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to plug or anything? Share out your social media.
Yeah, you can find Harper at Harper-Rose D on all platforms, and I'm at Veronica K all day. And then we do our stereo chat on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 3:30 PST.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, and that concludes the show. And hopefully I'll be back Wednesday with another guest. And after next week, hopefully Dee should be back, and we'll get back to our normal bullshit. Once again, you can find me at Must Be the Beds on everything. Just search it out. You'll find me. And I'll see you guys Wednesday.